If you're thinking about making a move here to the state of Utah, there are some things that are weird or interesting here about the state. And in today's video, I'm talking about 5 things that are weird or interesting about here in the state of Utah. Also, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my future videos about what it's like to live here in Salt Lake City and the state of Utah. Make sure you stick around for all 5 because some of these are going to catch you by surprise. I've got my daughter with me here today on our way to school. Say hi, Maya.
Hi.
Now let's get into the video. So the first thing I want to talk about is obviously we know there's a strong presence with the Mormon church or LDS church here in the state of Utah and Salt Lake City. But one of the things that's unique to here, and you'll notice right away when you're visiting or moving here or even living here, is that in neighborhood areas, there's a church almost on every street. So for example, the street that I'm on right now, if you go from north to south within a half-mile span, there's 3 Mormon churches or LDS churches on that street alone. So you know, that's one of the things you notice that these churches are all over the place. There's several of them, you know, throughout the neighborhoods. So it's something that you're going to see very often, just because of the strong presence here in the state of Utah of the LDS or Mormon church. All right, and at number 2, we have these stores or drive-throughs similar to like coffee shops, but they don't sell coffee. What they sell is what they call a dirty soda. So we have locations or places like they're called Swig, Sodalicious, Fizz, Thirst. So basically, what the concept is that you know, they take like a Coca-Cola and you know, you can add creamers to it, flavoring, some fruit. So it's just an interesting concept that I think was started here in the state of Utah. There's actually a lawsuit, you know, about 10 years ago, 8 to 10 years ago, between 2 Utah companies. You know, where they were trying to determine who came up with the dirty soda concept. But there's several different, you know, stores here in the valley in the state of Utah where they sell that type of drink. And I think it's, you know, focused or geared towards more people that don't drink coffee, where you can go in the morning and get your, you know, your Coca-Cola or Sprite with some creamer in it or flavoring. But I think that's something that has expanded outside of the state of Utah now. But it was started here in the state. So you're going to see a lot of that throughout the valley, where you can go in and, you know, and get your sugar fix, get a cookie, and then, you know, start out your day like that. Now, if you're new to my channel, my name is Marvin Alvarado, the Sneakerhead Realtor here in Salt Lake City, Utah, and I get calls and messages from people just like you every single day looking to make their move here to the state of Utah. And I love hearing from you guys. So if you're thinking about making a move here in the next 3 days, 3 months, or even a year from now, feel free to reach out to me. You can call me, text me, or email me. You can also book a call with me directly down below. All of my contact information is in the description. I look forward to hearing from you, and I look forward to making your move to Utah as smooth as possible. Now let's continue with the video. Now at number 3, and that's the weather here. So as you can see right now, you know, it's pretty clear. There's no snow coming down, and as you saw in the last clip, it was snowing there. The snow was starting to build up on the grass, and I'm less than a half mile away from my previous location. So that's one of the interesting things here about the Salt Lake Valley and the state of Utah, is that you can be somewhere and then half a mile or a mile away, you're gonna have different weather, right? So, for example, like I said, here where I'm at right now, we're not getting any snow. It looks pretty sunny. It's starting to clear out. But my previous location where I was at, there was snow coming down. So that's one of the weird things here that you'll notice, is that you can be in one city and you're going to be getting rain or snow, and then the next city is going to be completely clear and dry, no snow or any rain. But so it's going to catch you off guard here as you're, you know, driving down the road, or you're in one location and go into another place. So it's one of the interesting things here about the Salt Lake Valley. Now I'm here at a KFC, and you're probably wondering why I'm here at KFC. Well, if you don't know, the first KFC was opened up here by Colonel Sanders in 1952. Well, it's not this specific location that I'm at right now. The first location is actually in South Salt Lake City, which is about 15 minutes where I'm currently at. But that location is still standing. And most people that think that KFC was first opened, or the first location was in Kentucky, but that's incorrect. The first location was actually here in near downtown Salt Lake City. The location is still standing, like I said, but that's one of the interesting facts here about Salt Lake City that most people don't know, is that the first location was here, and has been around here for 60, 70 years now. Now for number 5. So you may have heard of the term fry sauce. So that's actually something here local to the state of Utah. Now it probably has expanded to other states and other parts of the country now. But a lot of the locals, when they go to restaurants and they have fries, they ask for fry sauce. If you haven't heard of fry sauce, you're probably wondering what that is. It's actually a mixture of mayonnaise and ketchup made into you turn it into a dipping sauce. So instead of just using plain ketchup, people will mix mayonnaise and ketchup and dip their fries into it. It was actually started here in the state of Utah by the founder of the local restaurant called Arctic Circle. When you go to that restaurant, they'll actually give you little containers of fry sauce, and a lot of the local restaurants have adopted that, where they'll give you fry sauce with your fries. One of the things that's interesting, though, is that if you're not from Utah or you're not a local, you'll hear people ordering fry sauce and you'll be wondering what that is. I've actually had a lot of people, when I've been traveling to other places outside of the state of Utah, and they'll ask for fry sauce at certain restaurants, and people will look at them confused, not knowing what that is. But if you're local or you're here in the state of Utah, moving here, and you go to a restaurant that it does serve fry sauce, give it a shot. You won't regret it. It's something that I enjoy with my fries. And it's something that you should give a shot as well. These are just some of the 5 things that are unique or interesting here to the state of Utah. I hope that you found this information helpful and entertaining. And now you know what you can expect here when you move to the state of Utah, or at least visiting or living here if you're new. But don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.